start, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. A weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. The ball is out! And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Right to the air with May. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
First game on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots parlay the interception into points. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Dave, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped the positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down, Jets.
Now it's Lamar. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He still has room inside the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Lamar now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Patriots see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a New England first down. Here's made in the air. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Again, it's Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's on target to Williams. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That's cut at the 4. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
No throw. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. He winds up a little short of that marker, but after getting separate here, Brock, we might see them go for it on 4th down. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Our score, 14-0. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've left their offense out there. They're going for this on 4th down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Made a throw it. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. That's a New England 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running it with Gibbs. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
The 49-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. Took off with it again. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So gets 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down, here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again is Lamar. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long, they're going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
Yeah. Hey, report.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Drive begins with Gibbs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Throwing is May. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Forced out to his right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
May throwing for it. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing again, it's May. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And a great play was brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Patriots holding the lead here at Gillette. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Crazy.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from.
It's out. Gibbs lost it on the hit. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
From the red zone now. We'll have it at the 35 before the return hits the sideline.
You know exactly what I don't like there, kid. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
No, we changed it.
1st down throw for Jackson. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
It's a big strike to Hill. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
22 yards. 1st down, New York.
From the gun, Jackson. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Jackson's going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson now on 3rd. That is once again incomplete. Consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The Jets take their 1st time out. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
It's his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York 1st down.
DC. 11 on the play. 1st down, New York.
Looking inside the red zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Patriots get it back after making their 3rd 1st half interception.
The Patriots take
Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 40.
Here's May on first and 10. Throw deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. First and 10 now from the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, 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 crazy. Five. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Again, it's May. Throwing for the end zone. Another kid bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. Myers' kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Jets, nothing.
Project S is that you want. This ain't what you want.
The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. The give to Gibbs to start the third.
Hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead.
Jets, nothing.
Now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Taken in by Hill, right side. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. One play in, Brock and his drive is already into enemy territory. Lamar out of the pistol. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
180! 180!
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's hot! It's hot! 180!
Lamar off the play fake.
That's on 2nd down. That's Crosby off tackle. An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
180! It's up!
Third and long for him here. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Patriots will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season.
When chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate, you got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Watch the ship!
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
Hey, Jim, you touch?
May now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
First down throw for May. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 more yards. That's another Patriots 1st down.
To the air on 1st down, May. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here. Hey, what's that? Crazy! Crazy! 5. Crazy!
Back to the air. It's May. Oh, he puts some heat on this deep ball. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Jets take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Offensive line fast.
No, we changed it.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
9 yards. First down, Jets.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Look at that power, deep left side. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Patriots football, currently in position to advance in the postseason. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Brought in close to the 8. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. In the red zone now. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's tackled for no gain. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard
To the air yet again, May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots are running them out of the building. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
Jason Myers.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
On the return, this is McCaffrey. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive that effort, you didn't go backwards and have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Stays upright. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. It's a big strike to him. Gets it to the 15. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Well, there was no hesitation there. I mean, none whatsoever. Putting the offense out to go for 2 there, Brock. And really, at this point, what do you have to lose?
Yeah, you got nothing to lose. And really, this decision made before you ever hit the field offensively. From this point forward, you're trying to get as much as you can, as quickly as you can. And that means these 2-point conversions.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Gibbs. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots on the favorable end of this blowout.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's made in the air. Gets everything he has under this one. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Headed out right. He's going for it himself. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. May throwing for it. And he'll get them enough for a a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Here goes.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a chance to the end zone. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Patriots throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Again, it's May. And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more. I think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a 2-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the 2-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. Got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Throwing again is Lamar. Flush out now to his left. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Desperation time here. Sends this to the end zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And this is cut for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but, hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no luck, the Patriots are there to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Bob.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Going deep here for the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Here goes crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? 5.
Back to the air. It's May. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in inside the 20. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Patriots continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Now to handle the kickoff. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So this is a win for the Patriots. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.